And when you've made your name as a wheeler and dealer, there's not been much wheeling and dealing.
I'm not a wheeler and dealer. No, fuck off.
No, I didn't.
Well, guys, welcome back to episode 9, the start of season 2 of Championship to Champions with Birmingham City. We can probably drop the championship now. We are now in the Premier League, as you can see. We have had a okay pre-season. It looked really good at first. We beat CSK Moscow 2-0. Then we absolutely hammered Monaco 3-0. I was very happy with that. We also struggled to a 2-0 win against Solihull Moors. So that wasn't that good. But I've kind of given away who we signed and stuff like that at the moment. So what I'll do, as you can see, we lost 2-1 as well. I'll make this a transfer special and our game against West Ham. That should take us to about 25 minutes, I think. If we look at the transfers to begin with, I'll start with the previous season because we did actually make a few outgoings. I'll start with the outgoings first. What I'll do is I'll block out this little bit here. You won't be able to see this. So, as you can see, we've had a few people go out. Jeremy Bella scored a Bono on his final day with us for final game. Fantastic player, but we need better. So he's gone for 4.6 million, going up to 5.75. Connell Truman, goalkeeper, never going to play for us. 2.5 stars. John Terrell, again, his contract was almost up. We did a contract extension and then just sold him straight away as soon as he signed it. Just to get some more money, I guess, for the budget. And I don't know if you've noticed as well, what I've done is for a new season, we've gone for a new skin. It's a bit intimidating, to be honest, by the size of his head, because he looks massive. Like something like from Attack on Titan or something like that. And the skin is Renzi Purple. I'll link it in the description if you want to take a little look at it. But yeah, it's terrifying, really. Some of the size, these are big boys, when they look at you, they're kind of looking down at you. So John Terrell's gone. Joel Kwanzaa, he's one of our newcomers. He was one of the youth squad, so he's gone out on loan. This is where we start coming into it now. So this is this season, as you can see, 9.5 million to 14.5. So yeah, this is why it's going to be called Wheeler Dealer. We've not spent a lot of money. Our budget in total was 35.5 million to begin with. I don't fully understand where that money's gone. I must have, I think I must have changed the budget around a little bit and put more wages because I haven't spent any money really. I've spent as much as I've made. But if we take a quick look, Soldivia, another one that I don't know who he is. He was the one that fans didn't like last season, so I'm glad he's out the club on loan somewhere. Pretio, decent player for us if we take a look. Played out for us. Did a 7.07. He's doing bits at the moment for West Brom. Only cost him $1 million. Aidan George has gone out on loan. He was there before we started. Keefton Beld has finally gone to FC Twente on a free. Shame I could have sold him. Got some more money. Amari Miller. I mean, it says everything there. He hasn't even got a face in the face pack, so who is he? He's gone to Barnsley on a free. Fran Villalba. Now, this annoyed me really because I managed to get 5 million for him. What I didn't realise is that Valencia have a add-on clause that they get 75% of the money. So we got 1.25 million of it and Valencia got 3.75, which wasn't very good. If he was any good, I'd have probably used him, but I just needed him gone, basically. Again, a couple of players gone. Charlie Lakin on a loan to MK Dons. David Davis has finally gone to Austin FC. Wouldn't have been used. Ali Akman, we'll get to him in a minute. Alfie Brooks and Nico Gordon are our youth players that have gone out on loan, as well as Kyle Hurst. Nicholas Cruiser, we sold for 2.5 million. Good bit of business, really, considering he came in on a free. Did a few bits for us as well, 7.08, 4 assists, so not bad really. And we made 2.5 million on him. Again, Alex Martinez went for 1 million. bit disappointing. I thought he'd be better than he was, and he wasn't. Still made $1 million on him. And Philippe Carballo has gone on loan to LA Galaxy. He was the guy that I got on a free in the January transfer. I signed him then. He looked okay for the Championship. I mean, he's got good stats if you look. You know, all nice around and for a centre midfielder, but he's just not going to do it in the Premier League. So I've sent him on loan to LA Galaxy for the year. I'm probably going to offer him out at the end of the year, see if we can get 2 or 3 million for him to get some more money. Now, if we start on the transfers, and this is where I'll unblock you, we've bought in 2. I know we were talking about going for Sheffield Wednesday, and Sheffield United, sorry. But instead we've gone and raided another relegated team, and it's West Brom. So the first player we've brought in is Sam Johnston, 28 years old, goalkeeper from West Brom, trained at Man United. Good player, really nice technicals. 3-star, which I think should be 4 really. Best keeper we've got. Then we've got Cedric Kipri. Now he's a good player. I'm excited about this player. Solid centre back, 6'4", really good physicals, really good strength, good jumping reach. I don't like the fact that he's going down already, but he's only 24, so he'll probably go back up in terms of progress. Really nice in terms of passing, vision, positioning and stuff like that. So he's a good ball playing defender. He's currently taking San Jose's place at the back. Unfortunately, San Jose has now become the backup centre back. I did want to sign Jake Clark-Slater, but he wanted to be a star player for us, and he'd have just been a subs bench, an impact player. So I couldn't really give him that because he'd have just kicked off at me all the time, and I'm not about that life. As we've seen, about Philip Carballo came in on a free, straight back out. Now this is the wheel of dealing. So many of my players just coming on a free. We've got Kenny Lala, FIFA legend, in on a free. Really good right back. Good backup for Ethan Lard. 19.75k per week. Not too bad. So I'm keeping within the wage budget. I'm not offering people crazy money. I don't think I've offered anyone any crazy money at the moment. Ali Akman is the guy who's gone straight out on loan, unfortunately. He's a great player. Absolutely fine. He's only 19 and he's got stats like that. He'd have been great up front for me. Couldn't get a work permit though. So, and what I did is I was that excited him. I didn't see the message underneath the one to sign for him to say that he failed to get a work permit. And then I just confirmed it, obviously, like an idiot. So yeah, he's gone straight back out on loan to Schalke. What I'm hoping is that he does get a work permit, because I think he'll end up getting some caps in the next couple of years. When I look at because I've looked at the Turkish team, and there's nobody better than him up front. So he'll be once he gets playing for Schalke and they start to notice him, he'll get some caps, and then we can get a work permit for him hopefully. If we take a look at the next one, Joe Quinn, and another one who's really good, 15k per week. He can play across the board in terms of down the middle. Centre back, CDM, centre midfield. Well-rounded stats. He's not a first starter, but for someone to sit on the bench, he's very nice. He's almost like our Milner in that he can basically play anywhere. Play left back, right back, centre back, CDM, centre midfield. Might even train him to be a striker just for the fun of it, you know. But yeah, really good signing for free. Backup centre back, Joel Pereira from Man United. I've now got 3 goalkeepers to go with Neil Etheridge and Sam Johnson. He's okay, 2.5 star. Not too bad. Could be better, but he's 25, 8.75k. Decent backup. John Lundstrom. That's because I wanted a box-to-box midfielder, and I was starting to panic about whether or not there'd be some kind of homegrown rule. There wasn't actually, but nice player. Plays really well. Again, really nice mentals. Not too bad in the physicals. Good stamina. Not too bad in technicals either. We did get one from Sheffield United. He's probably the one that we paid the most for, 31k per week. David Del La Vibora. Bought him because he's a breakthrough prospect. 300k? I wish. £300 per week. 2-star, only 18. Captain under 19. He's got a lot of potential. Hoping to send him out on loan. Get some game time and hoping that he becomes in the next couple of years he takes over from Pedersen and becomes the main left back because he looks fantastic in terms of his potential. I think he's going to be a great player. The next one is ex-Villa, Jordan Amavi from Marseille. Again, not nice left back. He'll be battling for the spot with Pedersen. Nice physicals, nice mentals. He's got all the stats that I want in terms of being an attacking winger. He's got nice crossing, nice technique, nice dribbling. Decent first touch as well. Again, you can play anywhere up the left. Again, I got him for free, so not too bad. We've got a wonder kid as well. I tried to buy one from Santos, and they were just having none of it. There was a guy, I think it was a CDM, and I just could not for the life of me get them to accept a deal. If I went over 19 million, the board would just cancel the deal, so it was kind of like a loss. It was a lose-lose situation. Well, I wasn't very happy about that. Then I come across this guy, 19 years old, really good on the left, really good up front. Fantastic physicals, really nice mentals, 17 flair. You know, I expect him to do a few over the rainbows and stuff like that. And then for 19, it's just his potential ability that's got me here. Like he's a wonder kid, basically. Really looking forward to how he turns out. So far, he's done okay for me in the friendlies. He hasn't scored yet, but don't worry about it. I might have to play him in the left wing. We've then got another free transfer, because I love my free transfers. Yusuf at Benessa. He is a 25-year-old centre midfielder, 3.5 star. And it was a toss-up between him and Marco Van Ginkel. They both come in on trial. They both played a couple of friendlies. And I think this guy just beats him in terms of age and the fact that he's a lot better in terms of physicals. Again, nicely rounded in terms of mentals, nicely rounded in terms of technicals. And he can play across the board in terms of roles. So I expect to see him coming into the squad. 27k. Really nice. This was a panic buy. This guy here, Sebastian Ziemensky. Because I realised I hadn't got a right winger. What I also was panicking because I didn't have the budget to buy him. So I really annoyed Neil Etheridge, Ben Pearson and Andre Wisdom because I offered those out, panicking, trying to get some money. No one went in for them. Luckily, when they cancelled it, because I had to delay the transfer for about 3 weeks, they cancelled the transfer and then I came back in with a smaller bid and they accepted. But he's quite good for the right wing. Suits my squad. Inside forward support. Really nice. 22 years old. 4-star potential. 3.5 star current. Really nice. Left footed only though. Might have to put him as an inverted winger. But really nice. Looking forward to seeing how he gets on. His mentals are great. Off the ball. Determination, flair. Fantastic. Yeah. And that's kind of it in terms of the transfers. Sorry about that. It's a bit underwhelming. You know, usually we have like 20 or 30 players when you come up. If we take a look at the tactics now of how we're set up for the West Ham game, it is so it's still my 4-3-2-1. I've still got Ethan Laird keeping his position, which is nice. Sorry viewers. I've just realised there's also an extra person that I've completely overlooked. Where are we? There we are. That's it. Yeah, my best player. I've completely overlooked him because he came in before the free agents that I'd confirmed. So this is Ure Comart. This is going to look really bad. This is because I should have thought about it. 4-star centre back, 4.5-star potential. Really, really good in terms of ball playing, vision, positioning is really good. 6 foot, so he won't be on the end of any of the corners and stuff like that. But that's not too bad. Yeah, really good. It cost me 10 million. I'm really happy with that. I think he's a great player. Just what we needed in terms of the team. We needed centre backs. All our centre backs were going. San Jose was the only one that was still here. Clark Slater wanted Chelsea wanted 5 million for him. So I was like, we might as well just go for someone a bit better. This guy come out in one of my scout reports, and I snapped him up straight away. Really, really happy with him. I think he'll be a great player. As you can see, 7.08 already in the friendlies. So yeah, we go back to the tactics now. Sorry about that. We can see that we're set up same as before, and this is probably going to be my usual. There's another one there as well. Pedro Nuno. I don't know where he come from. I don't know how I missed him. Must have completely overlooked him. So sorry about that, guys. Mistake number 2 in the last 2 minutes. We got him from. He's another free player from Morinese. Not too bad at all. Good left winger. 3-star potential for 3.5-star. Sorry, 3-star current, 3.5-star potential. Not too bad in terms of physicals. Could be better. Nice technicals. Good crossing. Good passing. Good technique. 26 years old. Seems okay for a free. 19.2k a week. Can't say fairer than that, really. So if we take a look at the squad again, third time, hopefully the last time, we can see that I've gone for a 4-3-2-1. I keep saying this, I'm repeating myself. This is basically going to be the squad that you'll see throughout the season. If we look at the finances while we're here, I've got no budget left. I've spent it all. I'm under the wage budget, and that's just because that's one of the main things for the club. And if we take a look at the club vision, I'm like a pinball at my own, bouncing all over the shop. So if we take a look at the club vision for it, they want us to play possession football. That's a new one. Couldn't get it away. That's a new one for this year. I don't think they've watched us play, to be honest. It's usually 50-50, but we do boot the ball forward a bit, so it's not too bad. Sell players for a profit. We've been doing that since last year, and I hope to do it again because of all. I will prioritise signing players on a free rather than free and loan players is my thing usually. I don't like spending a lot of money on players because you don't get a lot back in return, really, do you, if they're not very good. And then we've got a maximised one-year contract for players over 34. We haven't got any players over 34. We haven't got any players over 32. So that I don't need to worry about. 3-year contracts, yeah, I'll try and tie them down. The end of this season, they want us to fight bravely against relegation. I think we can finish mid-table. I'm expecting us to finish mid-table. Stupidly, I says that I'd reach the FA Cup for 5th round. Hope that I'll get an easy route to it. I mean, we shouldn't have overachieved last season, obviously, because otherwise we got there. But yeah, it's not too bad. The developed players using the youth club system, I think I'm going to fail that one because there hasn't really been anyone come through that I've been that excited about. I've not really looked at anyone and thought, actually, you're quite good. So we'll see. Maybe there'll be someone coming in the youth intake that might take me fancy. But yeah, so that's the club vision so far. I'm A-. They're not very happy that we loaned out Ali Akman, but what can I do? Otherwise he'd just be sat on a beach in Turkey. Sam Johnson I thought was a good deal. I disagree with you there, Mr. Boardman. 3.8 million, really good deal. Although compared to free players, yeah, I can see what you mean. But yeah, so what I'll do, we'll cut it here. We'll go to the West Ham game just for a quick game, and then we'll go from there. And then we'll what I'm going to do this year, because there was a lot of episodes last season, in terms of that we were almost like, so if we take a look at the schedule, we were almost coming back for like, so if I do West Ham, then I go, ooh, Tottenham, Fulham, and then I'll come back there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do West Ham, and then I'm going to do a minimum of 6 games. So I'm going to do West Ham, and then we're going to come back for Man United and Wolves, which I think are good games. Just to get through the season, basically, because otherwise this challenge, this Championship to Champions challenge, is going to be about 100 episodes, and it's just going to go on and on and on. We don't need to do that. So we'll go to West Ham game, and then we'll come from there. Okay, guys, and we are back. So we'll just go through the team. Same team that we were looking at earlier, with Johnston, Pedersen, Kipri, Comert, Lard at the back, Joe Quinn, Kamara and Jones in the midfield, Nuno and Szyminski on the wings, and then Hlozak up front leading the line. I've still got Aaron Connolly on the bench, but yeah, we'll go from there. That's not too bad. That's not a bad squad at all. I'm expecting us to win against West Ham, especially considering that we beat them last year. If we don't beat them this year, then obviously my purchases have gone completely sideways. Yeah, whatever. So let's just get into it, guys. I'd like to put a nice stamp into it. If we can beat the lower half teams, I don't expect us to beat people like Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, or Man United, to be honest. But if we can get a nice, keep not too. Oh, that's a great goal. Joe Quinn, take a bow, son. Left-footed volley from outside the box. Fabianski nowhere to be seen. Boof. See ya. That's a FIFA goal, that is. That's a FIFA goal. Oh, fantastic. But yeah, if we can finish maybe 10 for 11 for this season, I'll be really happy. It gives us foundation to buy better players next year. Again, I'm gonna be wheelie dealing it all year. I like to keep watch of players when they're towards the end of the contracts, and then I make try to unsettle them with the transfer talk. Most of the time they just say, who the hell are Birmingham City? Why would I want to go there? But sometimes it does work. So hopefully we can do that. And what I have noticed is that I've kind of brought the game in terms of loans, because I was still in the Championship, and while we were still in the Championship, we got the extension to those 3 players of Connolly, Jones, and 1-0. That's nice. Connolly, Jones, and Lard. That means we could get 3 long-term loans in. The rule usually for Premier League is 2 long-term loans, but I've kind of got away with it, to be honest. I don't expect it to happen again next year. I might try it again, but I reckon that the rules are going to kick in. So we've been a bit naughty there. Naughty boys. I'm going to bring on Lecco. Like I said, I'm not going to get rid of Lecco. He's going to come with me all the way to the Champions League final, and hopefully 1-1. Hala. That's a lovely goal, that is, boy. Hala. Philippe Anderson coming back from his loan from Porto. Fantastic goal, actually. Asamoah passes it across. Philippe Anderson. No one gets to him quick enough. Hello, just knocks it past Johnston. Just give them a shout to fire up and come on, guys. We beat West Ham last year. Let us down. Let's do it. Let's mark him. Oh no, I thought we'd do that automatically. No. I'll take a 1-1. I'll say that, I'm furious. Dan Crowley. We've still got Dan Crowley. Ivan Sanchez as well. So if we can get off the bar. If we can get a cheeky second here, guys, that'd be lovely. Be a good start to season 2. Oh, I can see this being a 2-1 to West Ham at the moment. You just know that we're going to get FM'd. Oh, nice. Nice one, come out. Joe Quinn's got the ball over to Hoslek. I'm expecting big things from Hoslek, to be honest, or Lozek, should I say. Hoslek. Lozek. I expect the H to be silent. Or is it Chlozek? He's more natural as a left winger, but he can play as an advanced forward. So what I'm going to do, that's not too bad. 1-1. We'll take that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play him a few games as a striker. If it doesn't look like he's doing anything, then we will just change him to left wing. Right, guys. Like I says, so that's 1-1. We not started too bad. We're currently 7th, which is nice. Obviously done by alphabetical order. Isn't too bad. We will come back for Man United and Wolves. If there's any new transfer special sort of stuff or any news, I'll just include it at the start of episode 10, will it be? I think it'll be episode 10. Jesus, it's gone already. Episode 10. We're flying through this. I only started it last Sunday. So yeah, we will start it. We will. I'll say on the start of next episode if anything happens. I don't expect anything to happen. I've got quite the settled squad now. I'm really happy with it. I'd have liked a couple of loans, but obviously the Premier League ruling is no. So that's kind of put me in the dark. But yeah, I think it's nice. It might just be that the team just need to get used to playing with each other. Completely overhauled squad. Joe Quinn, great finish. Plozek did nothing in the game, which is a bit worrying. So I might play Connolly. But we'll see. So yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed the episode, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. We're a growing channel. We've gone up 5 subscribers in a week, which is nice for me. If we can do that for the full year, we're looking at 250 subscribers. That'd be nice. But yeah, if you've got any tips or tricks or any free agents that you think are going to be lying around in the second season that I can make use of, I've still got 30k left. Please let me know. Anything to improve my videos? Do I need to make extra edits? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? Please let me know in the comments. Ciao for now. Goodbye.